the most recent headline, we have seen Waker, or what used to be called the Summoner class. We're honestly going to start with the important information first, then work our way to the last. Waker's class outfit looks absolutely amazing, and they made these characters way too hot for their own liking, but that's not all they get. While we still don't know the actual stat distribution for the Wakers or what they're actually going to be using, we do know that they use 3 familiar type photon pets. These pets seem to have different mechanics, being defensive, ranged, and melee, and on top of which they basically have compound techniques, but for the pets themselves, allowing them to do combo attacks. I'm not gonna lie to you, this is probably the most stylized class that we have in the game. Sorry, Bravers, but you're not that cool anymore. One thing that we can notice from the trailer itself is that it looks like we give the enemy summoner's mark from our actual attacks. If you look to the lower right hand corner of the player character, you can see that there is a sigil that appears based on certain attacks that you're using. Whenever you have the red sigil out, you start seeing that melee pet also attack in a beam-like form. When you have the blue sigil appear, you also see that attack in a beam-like form. One other thing to keep in mind is that you also use the big balloon type looking pet, or Melon and Marin from base PSO2, as a defense block, and that also has a counter where you throw the Marin pet. At least that's what it looks like so far based on the footage, but that could change upon official release. It also looks like it might be a PA where you can also charge it and it's not just attributed to the counter, but like I said, that'll change on official release. Could change. And then last but not least, you also have the ability to have compound techniques like I said before. You use combos of the 2 pets, and that's really cool. The most important part is that the new class Wind Waker comes out in August. Top of everything that was already mentioned, you don't need to raise your pets, and it seems like all of this is easily interchangeable and you don't have to worry about a thing. You'll be able to play Summoner to meet whatever playstyle you actually have. So that's all the information we have until August. So far, the class looks awesome. We just need to know about the stat distribution and the actual skills in the class, but for the most part, Summoner's got a win for me, and I might switch to this class, man. Now that we got the important part out of the way, let's talk about what's coming up in July, because it turns out that Phantasy Star Online 2 turns 10 in July. As always, parts of the world and Central City will have changed to match the theme. There's going to be new limited tasks that'll give us a ton of seasonal points. There's also a new field race that's going to be available in South Alio. These will also reward seasonal points, so they actually seem to have some use now. We have a new seasonal NPC that's a little Rappy Boy. This shop will have the Evil Orbit weapons. Based on the display that we've seen, these weapons come at plus 40. They also have 4 augments on them, and they look like to be pretty sizable augments too. Each of the weapons comes with Daytime Exploit 1, Irati Soul 3, Trippable, and Kavaris Domina. So if you're looking to be able to get back into the game, these weapons might be the ones for you, and there's also a weapon camo for all of the available players who are currently still playing. For those of you guys who are working on your 7-star, this shop does have Blizzardium. During the event, one of the most important things to me personally is that dread enemies spawn faster. This makes it so that way a lot of people who are currently farming the game, especially those of you guys who don't have your rocks weapons, will have more chances at being able to get your rocks weapons as well as dread keepers. Also brought back Emperor Rappy, and this is also going to be another permanent addition to the game. These Rappies will have the chance of being able to drop the end suit minis, and there's also going to be new fashion items and stamps that are going to be available for the 10th anniversary event. Also coming during the 10th anniversary event, we do have the 10th anniversary special scratch tickets. These tickets are incredibly unique because they do have the added bonus of reviving with NGS specs, Persona, and Matoy. You'll be able to get these tickets from the seasonal point exchange. There's also going to be a selection ticket if you've completed the entirety of the campaign in base PSO2. Also, there's going to be some really cool weapon camos out of this, so this is going to be something you're going to want to farm and get as many tickets as you possibly can. Also, if you guys don't collect these stamps, I'm going to be real mad at you, just saying. These are probably my favorite stamps in the entire game, and they're not even out yet. 10th anniversary event during the second half, which is on July 20th, has a refresh of the shop. And then it also has a new field race that's going to be available in Kavaris. And then on July 27th, Stellar Grace Pods come back with the added bonus that all of these are all gold. The loot has been revamped for these, so it looks like they'll be more rewarding overall, and that's kind of a bonus. Now, there are a ton of events that are going to be going on from July 6th all the way to August 3rd, and basically you're going to get a ton of SG. There's going to be boost weeks. You're going to have to play the base PSO2 campaign. You get a 10 a day free SG scratch. There's going to be another scratch. There's going to be an exclusive scratch ticket that you get daily. During this time, you get a basically unlimited salon pass, not a color change pass, but an unlimited salon pass, but you do get one color change pass per week during this time frame. The only thing that you're going to have to keep in mind is you need to have a battle power of 1682 or higher to be able to receive the free daily items. However, this does not include the things for this 400 star gems, as that is an entirely different campaign altogether. And then last but not least, other game developers and illustrators and top manga artists are going to come together to make exclusive collaboration items that are going to be visible on the global Twitter and official websites. Those of you guys who are going to Arcs Expo are going to have the chance to be able to watch these and see these in person. And for those of you guys who are currently playing the game, you guys can get to see the PSO2 official anime and PSO2 the animation available in game for the first time, beginning as early as Wednesday, June 29th, with 3 episodes being available every week, as well as these episodes are going to be available on YouTube. I at least recommend all of you guys to watch episode Oracle, as it is a really good anime and gives you a brief introduction of what the story was in base PSO2. There are some details missing for the anime, but I still think you should watch it because it's pretty good. And then all in all, that's everything that was available in this headline, condensed as quickly as possible. So again, as always, thank you guys again for watching. Stay awesome, stay beautiful, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace. I'm out. Also, before I forget, Hiro comes back next week and we get to see the roadmap as well as everything that's coming out in August. All right, thanks and bye.